Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn and Inspire. This video is about class 9 mathematics chapter 2 polynomials and factorization. So in the previous class we discussed exercise 2.4 two problems, and now in this class we shall discuss about the remaining problems of exercise 2.4. Okay, now let's start question number 3. This is question number 3. Show that x minus 2, x plus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. So we have to show these three are the factors of x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. So as we have discussed in the previous problems, what is a factor? If the remainder is 0, then it is a factor of a given polynomial. If the remainder is not 0, then it is not a factor of given polynomial. Okay, so we have to show that all these three are the factors of a given polynomial. Okay, so first I write the given polynomial. Given polynomial p of x is equals to x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. So this is the polynomial given. And what is the first one? If x minus 2 equals to 0, then we have to find the value of x by transposing minus 2 to RHS. Then we get the value of x. X is equals to 2. So we have to substitute x is equals to 2 in the given polynomial. So p of 2 equals to 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square minus 10 into 2 plus 24. In place of x, we substituted the value of 2. 2 cube is 8 because 2 is multiplied 3 times. 2 into 2 into 2. So if 2 is multiplied 3 times, we get 8 minus 2 square is 4. 4 into 3, 12 minus 10 2s are 20 plus 24. So first we add the positive numbers, that is 8 and 24. 8 plus 24 is 32 minus 12 minus 20 is minus 32. 32 minus 32 is 0. Okay, that means x minus 2 is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor of p of x. So x minus 2 is a factor of p of x. Next we check the second one, that is x plus 3. If x plus 3 equals to 0, then the value of x by transposing plus 3 we get minus 3. Now put x is equals to minus 3 in the given polynomial. We get p of minus 3 equals to minus 3 cube minus 3 into x square is minus 3 whole square minus 10 into minus 3 plus 24. So in place of x, put x is equals to minus 3. Then we get minus is multiplied 3 times, we get minus 3 cube is 27. So here minus is multiplying 2 times, we get positive. Again plus into minus is minus. 3 square is 9. 9 into 3, 27. Minus into minus plus 10 3s 30 plus 24, right as it is. So here minus 27 is minus 54 plus 30 plus 24 is plus 54. So minus 54 and plus 54 is equals to 0. So from this we can say x plus 3 is a factor of p of x. Okay, and the last one we have to check x minus 4. If x minus 4 equals to 0, then by transposing minus 4 we get the value of x. We get x is equals to 4. So put x is equals to 4, then we get p of 4 equals to 4 cube minus 3 into 4 square minus 10 into 4 plus 24. Okay, 4 cube is 4 is multiplied 3 times. 4 into 4 16, 16 4s are 64 minus 3 into 4 square is 16 minus 10 4s are 40 plus 24. Here 64 minus 16 3s are, so 16 1s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 16 3s are 48 minus 40 plus 24. Now, so first add positive number. 64 plus 24 is 88. 64 plus 24 is 88. Minus 48 minus 40 is minus 88. So here we get a 0. So remainder is 0. From this, x minus 4 is a factor of a p of x. So here you can see all the three are factors of a polynomial x. From this we can say that x minus 2, x plus 3 and x minus 4. So therefore x minus 2, x plus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of a p of x. So p of x is nothing but a polynomial. Understood? So this question is very important and very simple. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. Next question number 4. Show that x plus 4, x minus 3 and x minus 7 are factors of x cube minus 6x square minus 19x plus 84. So first we need to write the given polynomial. So I take this as p of x equals to x cube minus 6x square minus 19x plus 84. Okay, what is the first one? X plus 4. So I take the first one. If x plus 4 equals to 0, that implies by transposing plus 4, it becomes a minus 4. X is equals to minus 4. So we have to substitute x is equals to minus 4 in the given polynomial. Then we get p of minus 4 equals to minus 4 whole cube minus 6 into minus 4 square minus 19 into minus 4 plus 84. Okay, 4 cube minus is multiplied 3 times, so we get minus 4 cube is 64. 4 is multiplied 3 times. 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4 is 16 and 16 4 is 64. Now minus is multiplied 2 times, so we get plus. So 4 square is 16. Plus into minus is minus. 6 into 16. 4 square is 16. Minus into minus plus. 19 4s are 4 9s are 36 and 4 1s are 4. 3, that is plus 76 plus 84. So minus 64 right as it is. Minus 16 6 are 16 6 are 96 plus 76 plus 84. So first I add positive values, that is plus 76 and 84 add, so we get 160. So I take this as plus 160. Now minus 64 minus 96. Minus 64 minus 96 is 4 plus 6 10 and we get this as a minus 160. Okay, minus 160 plus 160 equals to 0. So here the remainder is 0. So from this we can say x plus 4 is a factor of a p of x. Okay, now the second one is x minus 3. If x minus 3 equals to 0, that implies if I transpose minus 3, we get x is equals to 3. So we substitute p of 3 equals to, so in place of x we substitute 3. 3 cube minus 6 into 3 square minus 19 into 3 plus 84 equals to 3 cube. 3 is multiplied 3 times, 3 into 3, 9. 9 3s are 27 minus 6 into 3 square is 9. 3 is multiplied 2 times, 3 3s are 9 minus 19 3s are 57 plus 84 equals to 27 minus 6 9s are 54 minus 57 plus 84. So here I add first positive values, that is 27 and 84. 4 plus 7 is 11. 1 remains. 8 plus 2 10. 10 plus 1 11. Minus. So add this minus 54 minus 57 is minus 111. So as you can see 111 minus 111 is 0. So here the remainder is 0. So we can write this as x minus 3 is a factor of p of x, because remainder is 0, so we can say x minus 3 is a factor of p of x. And the last one, x minus 7. X minus 7 is equals to 0, that implies transpose minus 7, we get x is equals to 7. So we have to substitute x is equals to 7 in the given polynomial. Then we get p of 7 equals to 7 cube. X cube is 7 cube minus 6x square, 6 into 7 square minus 19x is 19 into 7 plus 84 equals to 7 cube. 7 is multiplied 3 times. 7 7s are 49. 49 7s are 343. 7 cube is 343 minus 6 into 7 square. 7 into 7 is 49 minus 19 7s are 133 plus 84. Understood? So I write 343 as it is. 49 6s, so 49 6s, if I multiply 49 6s, we get 294, and write minus 133 plus 84, which is equals to, so first I add positive values 343 and 84. So add 343, 4 plus 3 is 7, 8 plus 4 12, 1 remains, 3 plus 1 4, minus, now minus 294 minus 133. So 3 plus 4 is 7, 9 plus 3 12, 1 remains, 2 plus 1 3 and 1 remains, that is 4. 427 minus 427 is 0. So here the remainder is 0. So we can say x minus 7 is a factor of p of x. So all the three are factors. So you can see all the remainders are equals to 0. So from this we can conclude x plus 4, x minus 3 and x minus 7 are factors of p of x. Okay, if the remainders are 0, then they are factors of a given polynomial. Understood? So this is question number 4, and next we'll move on to the fifth one. So this is question number 5. If both x minus 2 and x minus 1 by 2 are the factors of px square plus 5x plus r, then show that p is equals to r. First I write the given polynomial. I take a f of x because already in the polynomial there is a p, so I take f of x is equals to px square plus 5x plus r. And what is the first? X minus 2. So if x minus 2 equals to 0, that implies transpose minus 2, then we get x is equals to 2. So we have to substitute x is equals to 2 in the given polynomial, then this polynomial will be equals to 0 because it is a factor. So f of 2 equals to p into 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus r equals to 0, because this is a factor. So if I substitute x minus 2 in the given polynomial, then it becomes a factor. So 2 square is 4, 4 into p is 4p plus 5 2s are 10 plus r equals to 0. So here there is a constant term, transpose this plus 10 to right side, it becomes a minus 10, then we get 4p plus r equals to minus 10. 4p plus r equals to minus 10. If I transpose plus 10, it becomes minus 10. So I take this as equation 1. Okay, now the next one is x minus 1 by 2. So this is also a factor of a given polynomial, which is equals to 0. So I take if x minus 1 by 2 equals to 0, that implies transpose minus 1 by 2, then we get x is equals to 1 by 2. So we have to substitute x is equals to 1 by 2 in the given polynomial f of x. So then we get p of 1 by 2 whole square, px square is p into 1 by 2 whole square plus 5 into 1 by 2 plus r equals to 0, because this is a factor. Understood? Now p into 1 square is 1 divided by 2 square is 4 plus 5 into 1 is 5 by 2 plus r is equals to 0. Multiply this, p into 1 is p by 4 plus 5 by 2 plus r equals to 0. Now we can take LCM. So what is the LCM of 2 and 4? 2 and 4 is 4. Now I multiply each term with 4. P by 4 into 4 plus 5 by 2 into 4 plus 4 into r divided by 4, which is equals to 0. Understood? Now cancel 4, 4, 2 ones, 2 twos are. So I continue this here. P into 1 is p plus 5 twos are 10 plus 4 into r is plus 4r, which is equals to, if I transpose division to RHS, it becomes multiplication. Then 0 into 4 is a 0. 0 into 4 is 0. Now here 10 is a constant term. I transpose this 10 to RHS. Then I write 4p plus 4r is equals to minus 10. So I take this as equation 2. Now solving equation 1 and equation 2. Solving equation 1, 2, then we get, so what is first equation? 4p plus r is equals to minus 10, and the second equation is p plus 4r is equals to minus 10. Okay, so these are the two equations. Now change the symbols. So this plus becomes a minus and this plus becomes minus. Minus becomes a plus. 4p minus p is a 3p. 1r minus 4r is a minus 3r, which is equals to minus 10 plus 10 get cancelled, which is equals to 0. So transpose minus 3r to right side, becomes plus 3r. Now 3 get cancelled, and what is left? P equals to r. Okay, so we have proved that p is equals to r. So very simple, and this question is very important. Okay, so first we need to substitute x minus 1 by 2 by taking the value of x, and that value of x is to be substituted in the given polynomial, and we get first equation. After that, by substituting x is equals to 1 by 2, then we get a equation number 2. Solving first and second equation can show that p is equals to r. Understood? So I hope you might have understood this question, And also in this video we have solved 3 questions. I hope you all might have understood. If you have any doubts related to these 3 questions, you can message me in the comment box. And if you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And thanks for watching.